Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4, a hardcore exploration series. At least I think that's what we're calling it. Right, so I did have a little bit of a look at trying to install a different map mod, but I couldn't get it to work, so we're just going to rock and roll with things as they are. I don't want to mess around with the mod list too much because we all know Fallout 4 is famously unstable as my own mental health, but that's a conversation for another episode. So we're going to be heading north towards the vault, northwest. You should be able to see all of the information relevant to my existence and your entertainment down there at the bottom left. I think we are going to change out our weapon for this. I'm also not going to even attempt to retrace my steps, as I said I might with regards to that location, because I watched it on the replay and it's quite complicated. I was wandering around all over the place. And so let us just continue on. What is it? At some point in this episode, we will begin to implement our semi-permadeath save system, our hardcore save system. But not yet, okay? Not until we are somewhere secure and stable, and we can gather ourselves. I feel like I want this other gun for this moment. I'll tell you what, let's get this equipped on 3 for now. So I've decided to play around with the music a little bit. I don't usually play with music. I thought it might add a little bit of extra atmosphere. I can turn it off and on, which is quite a nifty little feature. It definitely does add to the tension because you hear the music and all of a sudden you know you're in shit. Sometimes that's cool. I guess it's got a bit of an entertainment factor to it. However, I also like sometimes to not know what's going on, and to have the music warning us all the time is sometimes it's just not desirable. Okay, I'm going to throw a save down here so we don't have to keep repeating that. That's not Corvega, is it? We're not close enough to Corvega. No, it's not Corvega. Now let's try and get around here. I'll turn the music off for the time being. Let's try and get around here without being spotted. Don't really want to waste ammo like that. What have we got left? 1 round. Shit. Alright, let's try and go a different way then, I suppose. I'm just going to head more directly west. So for now, like I said, I want to get us somewhere in the northwest of the map. We'll find ourselves a little location, somewhere we can start to build just a little bit of a temporary base. Give ourselves somewhere to, you know, to have a base, a ground. A ground zero that we can then branch out into the world and start to collect resources. This place is so horrendously hostile. And don't forget too, we're still kind of demonstrating and testing out. I like this area. Should we just build a cave? Should we make a cave for ourselves? Just hide away from the world. We're still testing out the real AI mod and seeing exactly what it's capable of. So far, it's very capable of letting enemies see you from miles away. Also, I didn't see any mines. Who is shooting at us? There's a mine underneath this body, isn't there? So is this like a permanent ambush spot? Also, do I have my... I do. Got that hotkeyed. Just to help us out here, guys. Like I said, at some point, we'll get to the semi-permadeath save system. Okay, is this now a new entity that has spawned? Oh yeah, I didn't realise too. We've got a little bit of armour, don't we? I didn't notice this in the last... until I reviewed the last episode. Are we naked though? No? Okay. And we just picked up a 10mm pistol with how much ammo? 33 rounds. Very nice. I'll get that hotkeyed over the top of the pipe pistol. So it looks like the game replaced that. That must have been some sort of dynamic spawn. Oh, we're dead. Are we dead? Okay, this is tough. Real tough. I suppose I should probably try and recover some health. Although, we do have pretty high health, so... get those pork and beans into your son. Alright, let's go slow here. Let's assess the situation. Cool. Okay, this was the bridge with all the mines. So we kind of are retracing our steps anyway, incidentally. Alright, we're safe. So I'm going to promise you this. This is the last time I bring it up. At the end of this episode, we will be in place to start our semi-permadeath save system. Alright. I won't mention it again until we initiate it. We've just got to get ourselves grounded somewhere so that when we die repeatedly over and over again, we return back to our base of operations. I can't wait to start exploring the map fully and in glorious detail. So I've got no idea who's around, like, and they, you know, this AI system seems to be letting people know where we are far before we realize where they are. So apparently this is empty. Why do I feel like that? That sounds a little bit like footsteps, that noise. That could be a useful place, I suppose. It's kind of central too. You know, we can venture out and around. Let's go have a little look at it. Also, what's that place? I think I know what that is. I can't remember what it's called. Is it like the research facility where you get locked inside? I don't know if it is that one. Yeah, we've got a family of blood bugs seemingly migrating across the map, which is interesting. I wonder how far their range opens up then with this new AI mod. How far do they explore? Isn't it interesting? The world feels so much more alive and dynamic and quite terrifying because of that fact. One mod that I have not yet installed, which I may get around to, I was curious to see whether or not this AI mod did it anyway, is no combat boundaries, where the entities can wander through doorways, make their way in and out of buildings. That was a beastly one, wasn't it? Did I just drop ammo? Oh, well, I don't like that. No. It sounded like I dropped ammo. Was that just an Was that just an audio effect? It sounded like I heard a magazine hit the floor. There is a mod that does that when you reload too early, you drop ammo. I don't think that's what happened. I think it was just an audio effect, which is quite cool, actually. Let's try and make our way around these bugs. If we can use this house as a bit of a base, then we'll do so. Do you reckon those blood bugs can fly across the water? So, what I was getting at is, there's a mod called No Combat Boundaries, which is amazing and very drastically alters gameplay. By allowing by allowing enemies to cross thresholds, which would normally be a loading screen. And so, I'm not going in that house, guys. It's too much. There's a giant blood bug inside it of some sort. So I don't know if this mod yet allows, this real AI mod allows the AI to do that yet. So we'll see. If it doesn't, I will consider installing it, because it makes the game way more terrifying when you know enemies can follow you through doorways, essentially as zone transitions. So we've got ourselves a little 10mm pistol. Yeah, we do have a lot of additional weapon mods in. I think a lot of them don't really start spawning until you're level 10. So, you know, you've got the vanilla kind of 10mm pistol and pipe pistols and stuff like that for a while. And I'm not too fussed about weapons. I'm not one of these, like, hyper gun nuts. I do actually enjoy watching people play with all of the incredible moddable weapons and things like that. But, you know, if I've got a decent pistol, a decent rifle, a decent long-ranged weapon, a lot of sort of sniper, as in very long range, then I'm happy. We've got a melee weapons mod in as well. But don't get me wrong, there's like 20 or 25 gun mods installed in this, so there will be more than enough to keep us entertained and well defended. I installed Weapons of Fate yesterday, so we have bullet ballistics now. Alright, I think that's enough about that. Let's carry on with the gameplay. Oh, who is that? I can't tell if that's indirect fire or direct fire, because it sounds like a turret's going off down there. Also, it's nice to be able to see the world. The last few times I've played this game, I've had the forest mod installed, where you just can't see anywhere because there's trees all over the place. These guys are everywhere, aren't they? Okay, I don't think I did drop my ammo then. I'm gonna test it. Okay, definitely not. It's just an audio element, but it's so good. I can literally hear the magazine dropping on my left side. Oh my god. This is brutally difficult. I'm gonna test whether or not you can just run. You know how in the past I would just kind of, if I wanted to get somewhere, just run and try and outrun enemies. Oh, okay. So we've got Concord just over here. I guess that could have been where the turret fire was coming from. Not Concord. Covenant. You guys okay?
Yeah, when are you gonna have?
Pardon?
When are we gonna have?
We're gonna have lunch pretty soon. Give me about 20 minutes. You want toasties? What kind of toasties? Cheese or cheese and ham? Or ham and with tomato? Cheese? Alright, okay, let me carry on with my video then, eh? Alright, let me finish this up and then we'll have lunch. Alright? About 400 hours. About 20 minutes. Alright. Okay. The joys of being a parent and a YouTuber at the same time. question you have to ask yourself is, what's more important? Alright, so these are probably going to explode. But we also want them. Ah! That was a giant Mirelurk. It's a big old crab. Let's see if we can get away with this. We want these because they make good omelets. Run. Yeah, we'll swim across here, although we probably shouldn't because we get a lot of radiation. So we'll do the obligatory hopping as we try to get away from the horrors of the Commonwealth. And we didn't take too much damage there. Now, we can get in there, can't we? Who's that? Oh, I know who that is. Let's watch him for a second. Is he responding to that Mirelurk across the way? Let's see what he does with his brand new shiny AI system. He's gone for it, isn't he? He's keen, this guy. He is too. He's dealing with the Mirelurk across the way here. Oh god, there's someone else over there too. Is it? Somebody's shooting him. Is that because he's dead? It is too. Wow, okay. So these people are interacting from miles apart. Fishermen.
Your own fishing spot. Clear out.
Okay. Honestly, I wasn't worried about your fishing spot. Interesting. So there we're seeing the effects of the AI mod at work. Okay, let's throw in another save. See where we are. We're making progress here, guys. We're getting ourselves to a bit more of a safer location. I think we're going to head west from here. Find somewhere in the corner of the map, or the edge of the map, to hunker down for a little while. And get ourselves a little bit of a base established. Nothing. Let's go have a look in that building.
Should have just run. What's that noise? All right. Still in one piece. All right. Still in one piece.
Is that it?
Thanks for the help. Huh?
We'll take all this loot. $16 rounds left. Wow. Okay, well, obviously we're taking their stuff now. Because because we need it. Oh no. Wow, they're quick. Where are they coming from? Okay, so we've just used up all our 10mm rounds. Let's see what we got there before we go any further. So we picked up 2 pipe pistols. Swap it out for that. Scoped one, it's okay having a scope on it, but the accuracy is just not sufficient to really do anything with the scope at range. Let's get some music going. A little bit of atmosphere, eh? While we... Okay. So we've got to level up. Nothing. That looks kind of like a door, but it's not. So we could make use of this place as a base. I mean, it's kind of a bit limited, obviously. What time is it? We've still got a bit of time yet before night. Tell you what, let's throw down a save here. You know, we could build up a bit of a, you know, some barriers. It's not luxurious by any means, and I think maybe our character here, Rupert, can do a bit better. Can do a bit better than a mole rat den, in all honesty. Block 19, okay, normal. Okay, block's installed. Add it to the leveled lists. Yes, yes. Do this, and this, and this, and that. Alright, so there's some of our weapons mods kicking into effect. Okay, there's radiation. It's called a red scorpion. Big old monster scorpion, basically, is what it is. Alright, let's try this again. We'll head kind of generally west. We've taken an injury now. Damn it. Okay, so I've just sorted all the weapons mods again, and we've got another save there. Let's see how we go here. Now that could be a useful base for us. Guys, this is a lot. Well, at least now we know something is coming. I'll turn the music off so we don't get that warning. Okay, we got it reloaded. Oh, man. Gotta go through all that again. Now you can see what we're in for when it comes to, like I said, we'll get ourselves set up with a save system, which I wasn't going to mention again. You can see how horrifying this world is going to be. How lethal it's going to be. Oh my god. Wow, did that ghoul slow down then to give me a chance? The third one. It seemed to slow down, didn't it, while the other two were attacking me? We do have mines, don't we? Wow, okay, we are quite seriously injured here. Maybe we, can't run, though. I can't run away. That's the problem. Okay, let's have a look at our levels while we're here. We can't do much. Oh, they don't actually have level requirements on them, the perks. That's interesting. So we can get whatever we want as long as we've got access to it. That is interesting. There's no level requirements for the perks. Okay, toughness, I guess, gives us a general damage resistance. Did I just take that? Yes, I did. Alright, I'm going to save here. So we're locking that in. I'm not sure if I've played Fallout with the with that unlimited perk system before. I feel like maybe I have a long time ago, actually, now that I think about it. This is brutal. I want this little place here. I feel like it's going to serve us well. Because we're injured, you know, we can get a little bed set up in there. Cook some food. It's kind of weird that they're spawning in here, I'll be honest. They're not spawning in, but it's like they just come into our field of vision quite late. I feel like there's probably more. Tell you what. Let's get through this bit. Place looks a little bit clear. Let's have a look at these. Dutchman's instructions. Oh, we didn't read the junkie's note either. Dealer said there was a big stash of chems up at Corvega assembly plant. Get them and we'd be set for months, or we could sell them and buy something stronger. Look for the stash of chems in Corvega. Deliver your package to the old switching station. The runner arrives at midnight. If you need gear, look for the blue barrel. Cool. So we'll leave that ghoul over there. We are going to do a bit of lore exploration in this series. So reading terminals and notes and holotapes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what have we got here? Now, I don't think these... Do these work in this series? Please work. Oh, man, they still don't work. That's a bugger. That mod is installed... Oh, actually, I think I've brought that over from Ground Zero. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I can update that mod. And see if there's been any improvements. Okay, give me a second. Oh, wait, there's a pipe pistol down here. I'll grab that first. Give me a second, guys.
And now, boys and girls, it's time once again for the story lady.
Hello, boys and girls. Today's story is one I call King Arthur. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was no king in merry old England. And this disturbed a lot of people, mainly the French Canadians, who had nobody to holler at. Then one day, Merlin the magician announced that it was time to select.
Damn it. Okay, so I did a bit of work in the background. And I got the kids fed. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, so we can chill out. Take our time with this. Kids are happy. We're happy. So yeah, I got the mod updated and clearly it works. So let's just retrace our steps a little bit. This place might not be as safe as I had thought it was going to be. Let's see how we go. We might end up just getting our head down here for the night and using this place as a base, you know, to start the next day as opposed to stay here. So what I'm trying to do is these camping supplies down. I've said this before, they do sometimes. Here we go. Damn, had it. Yes. Perfect. So yeah, as you can see there, if I show you here, this bag now allows us to build wherever we want. So yeah, we've got the whole settlement system in place, although as it stands, this wouldn't work as a settlement in terms of having visitors or, you know, that sort of thing, like the whole settlement deal. It's really just for building. If we turn this into a full settlement via this menu, this expansion menu, and we put this down, this is the Conquest mod. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it anyway. Yeah, so we can turn it into a full settlement as a full settlement. Words. Okay, great. So cancel that. That's not what I'm wanting to do right now. Right now, I'm just wanting to transfer all of this junk over. We are getting a little bit heavy because we've picked up a few extra items. So let's save. Oh, yeah, there's a desk fan there I missed. What was that? Toastmasters? Station Masters. Toastmasters? Alright, let's throw down a save. I'd like to listen to this. I've never listened to these before. Every time I've tried to listen to them on other series, they've never worked. Play the tape? Is there a tape in there, is there?
It's past. She's late. No, something's wrong. Someone's coming. Look, 5 of them. It's a trap. Damn it, they've got us surrounded. What do we do? I'll draw them off. Give me a count of 10, then break for the tree line. What? Dutchman, There's no time. Good luck, A9. 10, 9, 8, 7. No! No! No, I'm not going back. I can't. I won't.
Okay. So that's it. Alright, let's Let's take that. We'll listen to that soon. I want to get us set up in here with a bed. We're just going to camp here, alright? We're not going to turn this into a base. Like a proper base. We're just going to set up a little bed. A little cook pot. And honestly, that'll do. And since we can move this stuff, let's create a little bit of a shelter here. What else can I move? Honestly, that'll... Whoa. Okay, that's got actual physics. Come on, man. Alright, that'll do. This is just gonna give us some security. Okay, or... Anyway. Let's see if we can craft anything. We can't make purified water. Can we cook anything? We can make some mole rat chunks. Great. Also, there was an omelette, wasn't there? Isn't there a Mirelurk omelette? Maybe not. So, oh, there it is. Mirelurk egg omelette. We need dirty water for that, of course. So we've got some... interesting. Rotten fish. We found 2 of them already. Okay, cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 8 p.m. We can only sleep for 3 hours in a sleeping bag, but here's what we do now. We get ourselves established in the semi-permadeath save system. Why does this thing sound like it's still playing? Can I eject that? Great, okay. Only just noticed that sound in the background. So obviously I've blocked us in here. I was going to try and sleep, but let's listen to this holotape and see what's the story. King Arthur.
And now, boys and girls, it's time once again for the story lady.
Hello, boys and girls. Today's story is one I call King Arthur. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was no king in merry old England, and this disturbed a lot of people, mainly the French Canadians, who had nobody to holler at. Then one day, Merlin the magician announced that it was time to select a king. All the people asked how it would be done, and Merlin said there was a rock with a sword stuck in it somewhere near London, and whoever could pull the sword out would become the king. Well, hundreds tried and failed, until one young man named Arthur calmly walked up to the sword and began pulling at it. For hours he tugged and strained, and finally, to the delight of everyone, he pulled the great sword free and was immediately made King Arthur of England. He then rushed to the nearest hospital for a hernia operation.
Thank you, story lady. Be listening next time, boys and girls, when the story lady tells the romantic fable of the tortoise and the ingrown hare.
Okay, alright. So they're little stories that have got a little bit of humour to them, so that's good. Now, I think what we'll do here is we'll drop off some of this gear that we've got. Stuff that we don't need for now. What does that do? 22. We'll keep hold of this. Let's drop off those. Got a rifle there, pipe rifle. Honestly has pretty decent range. We'll keep hold of this for now as well. Drop off all this stuff. We've got a fair amount of food on us too that we don't really need. Because it's not cooked. So we'll drop off anything that's not cooked. Oh no, wait, they are cooked. We'll keep the Nuka-Cola. Loads of bobby pins. We'll also keep this ammo because it's extremely light anyway. And this harness can go. We'll keep the pipe rifle on us. Wow, developed a bit of a cough in the break. Okay, so that's good. All right, semi-permanent save system. 8 AM we can save. 8 PM we can save. If we enter a zone with a lot of enemies, we can save as we enter the zone. If we retreat, we have to reload the latest save. Now that was lucky, because we have a save right there. This is going to be very, very difficult. So yeah, if we enter a zone like Corvega, we get partway in and it's too difficult and we decide we want to retreat, then we sacrifice all of the progress we've made up to the previous save. Yeah, it's kind of odd the way they're spawning in a little bit. I'm wondering whether that's something to do with the LOD, so the loading. If the setting is lower, you know, the performance is a lot better, but you don't see enemies as far away. I'm not sure if it's mod related or if it's just a setting. So we can't save now, guys. That's the thing, alright? You got to understand that. Dude, this is going to be hard. Let's get that pipe rifle set to 4, 3. Leave that on 4 for now. I guess this thing's going to have better accuracy for us. Dude. Guys, get ready for a rough ride here. Especially with this AI mod. Okay, I'll save. Alright, that way we don't have to do that 400 times. Was that it? Wow, they come from miles away. Oh no, I shot him. Oh my goodness me. Alright guys, I'm sure this is getting a little bit painful to watch, so allow me to make a little bit of progress. Should I? I tell you what, I won't. I'll have a rule for this series. I just get worried sometimes that people don't want to watch the same thing 100 times, but I'll just say it now, prepare yourself for a lot of deaths in this series, and I won't cut them out, okay? You can enjoy my pain and discomfort, but just know that in the back of my mind, I'm concerned for you, okay, and your entertainment. I do care. I care about your pain. I mean, at the end of the day, when I think about it, you could just skip ahead, couldn't you? You're watching this on a YouTube video. If you really don't like to see this, you can just skip ahead, whereas I can't. So yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. Please don't kill me. Dude, there are so many ghouls here. I like all this ammo we're finding. Did you hear those? Sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. Did you hear those bullets dropping? Casings. If you're not hearing those sounds, you want to get some headphones in, some earphones. There's a lot going on here with the audio, which is really quite satisfying. This gun is pretty handy. Feels good so far, guys. It's interesting to see the AI, how it is definitely acting odd. Odd in the sense of not the usual behavior that you would expect from these ghouls. Haven't noticed too many quirks yet. Maybe a couple. But nothing too quirky. As in the negative sense. Forget trying to play this without VATS. I'm telling you that right now. Like we're doing in the Outbreak series. No VATS, no bullet time. That's next level insane. When it comes to a hardcore survival experience. I was going to say, he's either dead or it's a T-posed zombie. You son of a bitch. Okay, if we've got a stim pack, I need to use it. Do I? Do I though if I sleep? If I sleep, we will heal. Yeah, I don't need to use it. So what does that give us? Mole rat chunks. Max AP for 15 minutes. Plus HP. Alright, what have we got going on here? Cargo regulations. Review cargo manifest. Keep clicking on the wrong one. Okay, nothing real outstanding. Invoice, drill parts, grade 4 steel rebar. Okay, just general stuff. Bedford Station, cargo. All cargo manifests are to be logged to this terminal. Logs will be maintained locally for 6 months. Intake shipments occur between 8 and 8:30. Cargo destination, miscellaneous, should be forwarded to the quarry. Notify Foreman Lanham upon arrival for further instructions. So I know a lot of these elements, you know, when you read the law, like It connects up with other parts of the world, doesn't it? No loot. Okay, so there is also a bucket around somewhere in one of the containers, I remember, and we read it too earlier on. Duct tape. Alright. Okay, guys, let's see about checking out this container, and then we'll see if we can maybe get to sleep. I could build us a bed, but I don't really, you know, since we're playing a hardcore survival situation, I'm not going to just build a bed and build a turret and all of that stuff that we could do. We're going to keep it realistic. We've got a sleeping bag. That'll do us for now. We can get a few hours sleep at a time. So in one of these containers somewhere, there's a barrel. Here we go. Nice. Very nice. Red Rocket Mechanic jumpsuit. Let's have a look at this stuff. That feels like it's a bit... There we go. Okay, we'll keep hold of these. So we've got a Raider chest piece. Awesome. And some more 10mm rounds, 38 rounds. So the 38 rounds are looking real good. And we'll keep hold of the pipe pistol, I think. Tell you what, let's switch out for that and we'll use the rifle for our 38 rounds. Alrighty, so if we sleep now, we should heal our limb. At least we've got a little base of operations, and we can now start our official exploration element of checking the areas around us, gathering supplies. Oh, I didn't see that. You okay, monkey? I'm nearly finished here, okay? Yeah. 5 more minutes. Alright, so let's drop off this gear. Stuff that we don't need. Stuff that we don't need right now. Oh, I never noticed that before. There's different categories here. What do you call that? We'll keep this stuff on us. And that. Drop that off. Keep hold of the cram. No, we won't. We'll drop that as well. Oh, we got a universal workbench. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'm not going to take that with us. It feels a little bit cheesy. We'll drop off that inside our bag, and we'll keep this ammo. Alright, so once again, we'll set up a little bit of a base. What am I looking for? This one. So we've got a sleeping bag. Tell you what, we'll just put the sleeping bag down. We know we don't need to cook anything else. And we'll block the door as before, so nothing can get in. Or at least most stuff can't get in. Any flying creatures probably can. Alright, so we'll get 3 hours sleep. Tell you what, let's throw in a save, just in case we experience any crashes. Sanity saves, we call those, ladies and gentlemen, to help us stay sane. Okay, so it's late night. Let's get another few hours in. Let's just try 5 hours. I don't think we can sleep. No, we can't. So we're still tired, technically. I guess when we wake up, we're going to have to do something, but we have got our injury sorted. We're going to have to do something about our thirst and hunger. Or thirst, at least. We've got food. Okay, so let's pack up. Store this. Move these out of the way. And I guess that will do. Did we store our junk? We didn't. Okay, let me get that done. Alright, junk is stored. It's early morning, so when I say 8 AM and 8 PM, that basically means morning save and nighttime save. So rather than just wait, which we could do, we could wait till the morning, till 8 AM. We'll save here. This is our morning save. We can't save until round about 8 PM, unless we enter a zone now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's going to do us for this episode. We are officially underway with our exploration series. All of our little kind of personalized systems are in place now. So I look forward to getting into the swing of exploring the wide and wonderful world of Fallout 4. Originally, I was intending to go over here and set up a bit of a base. So we may do that. It would be nice to set up more of a permanent settlement location for us. Just a temporary one. But in the meantime, you know, we'll work around where we are. We have no real reason to go over here specifically. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. And I look forward to getting into the meat of this series. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Please remember, there are lots of links in the description to other things on the channel, other series, the second channel, the Discord, all of that sort of stuff. So, yeah, do check that out. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now. Anything you want to say, Liv? Are you sure? All right. See you in the next one. Goodbye for now.